like the D word should only come up if that is a real viable option. Like, we are really gonna sit. That's not something you throw in somebody's face because we're in a disagreement. That's not something you throw in somebody's face because you're upset with me at the moment, because you're just mad at me. So you're like, you know what? I want a divorce. That's not how we argue. That's not how we get through stuff. You're not going to sit here. You're not going to sit here and hang divorce over my head, because that's wild. Because listen, if they decide not to go through with a divorce, right? And she goes to him and she's like, oh my gosh, like, it's not that serious. I don't want to throw our marriage away. All the time that we've put in, like, I love you, I trust you, and all this, that, and the third. The next time he gets a hair up his ass, or the next time he doesn't agree with something that she does, he's gonna bring it again. He's gonna bring it up again, and then that becomes manipulation.
Okay.
Episode of the Life After I Do podcast.
Do.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like me doing it.
Oh my gosh, it was like one person.
Hey, look here. I'm not gonna do it. Do.
Nope. We're gonna start it over. Run it from the top. You just don't need to be exercising your lung capacity. Run it back. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Life After I Do podcast. And that's good. In scene. See? That's good.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it short. That. Apparently people don't like it.
Oh my gosh, it was one person. She was like, I love the podcast. After she gets past you going, do.
It's all right.
That's because you be trying to exercise your lung capacity.
Take deep breaths. What can I say?
Oh my gosh. Hi, babe.
Hey, Bilskis.
How's it going?
It's going. How you doing?
Honestly, I feel a little dizzy.
Why? Was it the deadlifts?
I didn't eat.
Oh.
I haven't eaten anything. All I've had is creatine. I didn't even get as a matter of fact, I didn't even have enough my protein. Yeah, because I was trying to hurry home.
Oh wow! So you out here on hopes and dreams?
So I'm actually feeling a little you out
here in hopes and dreams and all that in between?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling a little woozy. If I get a little breathy, I might have to step aside and grab something really quick.
Okay,
yeah, I'm a little tired, just a little bit. But other than that, everything was good. Yeah, I was trying to hurry back home. So, and I was like really trying to like push it too. And I was like, okay, don't forget you ain't ate nothing, snitch. Like, why you
gotta call yourself a snitch though?
I wasn't gonna call myself the B one.
Why not?
So I said snitch.
You done it before?
But yeah, so I was like, I obviously I need to really push. And I was like, I'm literally in hair off of hopes and dreams today. But I really did feel like if I would have eaten something,
you would have.
I couldn't have worked out today.
Why?
Because my stomach.
Because your issues.
My stomach was not feeling it today, and then wearing that belt, I was like, it's either eat and don't do the workout, or it's don't eat and just push really hard and see what you can come up with. I was able to add 6 plates on my single leg.
6 plates. On one leg?
On my single leg pushes in.
I'm not carrying no groceries in the house no more. You out here slinging 6 plates?
Okay, so I think it's because... What?
I think I do like 2.
No, you don't. You do like 6. You probably do more than that.
You're stronger than me, babe.
No, stop it. Now you're being condescending and it's not funny.
Condescending? Wow.
Are you looking at the game while you're talking to me?
I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh. You guys, if you're not watching on YouTube right now, this cat just literally pulled up the damn football game while we're having a conversation.
We're talking. I'm just checking in.
No, you're talking, but your eyes keep going to the game.
Here, I'm listening and I'm checking in. Okay? I'm not watching the game. Go Birds. Go Birds. Okay, go Birds.
Anyways,
I made sacrifices for you this morning. You can sacrifice me this one time.
whatever. Yeah, so I think especially because I know I didn't like eat.
Why didn't you eat,
I
babe?
didn't want to because of my stomach. I
Okay.
didn't want to use that as an excuse to not push as hard as I could too.
Okay.
But then also like not being dumb because it's like my vision starts doing that like what is it? The I call it like the focus lens thing when I'm like lifting really heavy
you started blacking out?
where it goes in and out.
And you pushing it.
Yeah, so it was like doing that. I call it the focus lens where like the
you
vision
done?
narrows and then it opens back up.
Are you done? I have something really important to say.
What?
Y'all,
What?
my wife's ass these last couple
Oh
of
my
days.
gosh, Maurice. I thought you were really about to say something important.
Let me tell y'all something.
You did not interrupt my story to tell people about my ass.
Friday night, we went out with some gymnastics, or another gymnastics couple friends that we, shout outs to Eric and Julie. La Jules, my favorite. And my wife wore her little, I call it overall.
They were coveralls.
Whatever. They were coveralls, but it wasn't covered. It barely covered all that ass.
No, oh my gosh.
I said, babe, that shelf? I said, Lord. I said, I could have put my whole drink and dinner on your ass.
Goodbye.
I said, look at this here.
It's probably the squat.
And then yesterday last night when we were at the pumpkin carving party and you had your leggings on, I said that I'm getting jealous of the wall because the wall is close to that ass.
Bye. You're too much.
I said, not me on the couch. I said, all these kids around, all I see is my wife's ass.
Bye.
I said, look, we got to go. We need to go home real quick. Let me take care of something.
Goodbye.
Let me take care of something real quick.
Goodbye.
I just want to tell you you was looking good.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and finish about your week.
So yeah, my vision was doing that little thing. Bye. And I also didn't want to look like an idiot and be like tumbling and stumbling in the gym. Because you weren't there. You. No, I know somebody would have helped me. Because there was some of the weekday regulars in there too.
I saw somebody I ain't never seen before today.
Who? I
saw Delilah's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was gonna say hi, but I was in a rush.
Bye. I was going to say hi, but I was in a rush. Hey, Delilah's dad. Yeah, so that was really cool. And then this girl came up to me and she was like, excuse me. I was like, yeah. She was like, girl, are you lifting that? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, is that a PR? And I was like, no. And she was like, what? She was like, you go, girl. I was like, thank you. She was like, I was watching you. And I was like, oh, she must have hit a PR. And I was like, no, it's not. This is my set.
Look at you here flexing.
No, I wasn't flexing. It was really nice of her to stop and say something.
What Juan say? He said, oh, when your wife, whatever your wife doing, I'm doing.
He doesn't stand next to me anymore.
He said, if she doing legs, I'm doing chest. If she doing chest, I'm doing legs.
Like when he was doing the T-bar row and I was getting on the bench and he was like, that's my cue to leave. Yep. I was like, you don't have to leave because I really can't even bench that much. So I think your ego's intact because my bench is not that heavy. So I think you're good.
They be like, the one
my set is your warm up.
But all the guys say that. They be like, man, your wife's strong. I was like, yeah, I don't fight her.
Yeah, but I feel like if I was in like a lifting gym though,
let's just a wee bit.
Like, yeah, they'd be like, 365. That's really cute. I remember when I started.
When I started, it's wild.
I remember when I started.
I remember back in my time.
I remember back when I had started 365 felt like it was a really big number. Now it's a warm up.
A warm up is wild.
I'll be there one day. God willing, I will be there one day where I'll be like, remember when 365 used to be like my one rep and now it's part of the warm up set.
Now it's part of the warm up.
But yeah, so other than that, gym sesh was really good.
That's good.
It was a really good weekend. Got to hang out with friends that we haven't seen in a long time. I really, really, really enjoy hanging out.
Hold on. Keep talking.
Why?
Just keep talking. I'll be right back.
Oh. Anyway, so we got to hang out with some friends. And it was really, really nice because we have a friend, the doctor. Shout out to Dr. Joseph. She just recently relocated to one of my favorite cities, San Diego.
Hold on. No, calm down.
It is one of my favorite cities.
It's not.
It is.
Okay.
It is one of my favorite cities to visit.
We like the city. We just don't like the teams.
Okay, well, I don't.
Dodger blue.
Okay, I don't care about anything like that. But anywho, we got to hang out with good friends.
Dodger blue.
And then also had really good food. Got to go to one of my favorite restaurants.
Oh, girl, you was eating too.
I didn't even finish all my food. Don't play me like that.
At that time.
Yeah, at that time.
It didn't make it home.
But it didn't. It did not.
It didn't make it home.
And if y'all haven't been to Louisiana Purchase, in San Diego.
Stop.
Listen, I still have to put the people on.
But we not getting paid for that.
It don't matter. People deserve to know about good eating places.
One, that we're not getting paid for that. Two, we don't want it to be busy when we go.
Right, because I need to use my $30 off, and it's only during the weekday.
We don't want it to be busy when we go.
But it's really, really good. I got my Dookie Chase. That's the name of the meal that I get. It's called Dookie Chase. There's no Dookie involved, guys. So relax before someone starts saying something funny. No Dookie was involved.
I go for my lemon pepper catfish.
Yeah, that catfish is fire. And then when you be like, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna get an extra catfish. And they be like, yeah, it's like $15 for an extra one. How much was it?
For another piece of catfish, it's $33.
Oh, it was $33? You might as well get 2 meals.
I said, ma'am, I'm not asking for a steak, it's catfish. I said, go ahead and leave that one off.
Yeah, look, you said one will be just fine. Enough. One is gonna get me through the day.
I'm gonna make do.
And then what was it? Is it the dirty rice with oxtail?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That oxtail dirty rice. Oh my god.
Oxtail dirty rice.
Make you want to slap your mama.
I mean, you know, it's when you've been eating meal prep.
Right. Right.
When you eat meal prep 6 days a week and you're supposed to be eating at 7, every once in a while you break the chain and be like, okay, today I'm just gonna live. I'm not gonna judge myself.
On my own.
Right, but you judge yourself in the morning when all that damn salt and water is.
You like, I knew I shouldn't have ate that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said this morning. I knew I shouldn't have ate that shit.
But it was good though.
It was good. You know, and I thought I would balance it out, you know, but I guess I was still like full from yesterday or something, because I was like, if I eat right now, I'm gonna have to lay down.
Yeah, living your best life.
Yeah, so a good time with friends and family. We did the pumpkin carving night with the friends.
It was out there all that ass.
Oh my gosh, them kids, they are so hilarious. Like the things that bring children joy
are weird.
It's not weird. You were a child before too.
Nah.
Anywho, she had a great time.
I've been grown my whole life.
You know, every year we try to get better with our pumpkin carving, but the baby tried, y'all. She tried. She did all the details in the face and stuff, and then she wanted to carve out like the head. And I was trying to explain to her, if you carve out the head from the details that you just did, you're just gonna make a big hole in the pumpkin. And at that time, she was just like, you know what? I'm finna go eat some pizza. I was like, you done? She was like, I'm done.
Yeah, she did.
I said, okay.
She said, it's a wash. It's a wash.
She was like, oh, we're done.
There's always next year.
Yeah, she was like, we're done. I was like, okay, baby, do you? How was your week, babe?
Oh, we got time for me?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because you was at it.
Okay.
Lord knows you was at it.
Okay.
My week was, it was exhausting. You know, had to work. Went to work on a Friday, which was weird.
That was crazy work.
But I realized that my customers act different on Friday.
Why? Because they ready to go home?
Because they want to go home.
Yeah, of course.
I said, why y'all can't have this energy Monday through Thursday?
No, because they still got to get there on Tuesday, Wednesday. That's why. That makes sense, actually.
I enjoy hanging out with my sis, Dr. Ashley.
Yeah.
Much love. It's always a good time. She always cracks me up.
Always.
Because the thing about Ashley is that she says something so serious, and she's not trying to be funny, but the way she said it'd be hilarious.
It's just comical.
And she was like, and then on top of that, I love her parents as well.
Her mom is my favorite. We FaceTime her mom, and then I guess, you know, like your perception of time with things, like, I know for me, my perception of time be way off sometimes, because I'd be like, oh, it's only been a couple of months, and it legit has been years. Yeah. And so when her mom saw Phoenix, she was like, oh, I thought she was still like a toddler, like a baby. I was like, no, she's 8.
It still be throwing me off when she called her mom by her first name.
Gloria?
I said, this is...
She'd be like, Gloria.
I said,
they have a great relationship, so that's good. Yeah.
But that was great. The pumpkin party was cool, you know.
The pumpkin party was cool.
You know, it was cool. It's just by that time, with only having that being my only day off, I was overstimulated. I was ready to be somewhere
Not
quiet.
you using the word overstimulated.
I was.
Well, since when? You have literally never used that phrase. I have. I was overstimulated. When?
I don't say overstimulated, but I normally say it's too much going on. When I say it's too much going on, it's too much for me. But I had said that, and then our friend Jennifer was like, that's why I left out of there. I said, Jennifer, I looked around, so I started counting heads. I said, it's too many people in here for me.
It's a lot. Well, and because of the kids, and because the kids were taking up such a large area.
I said, oh, no. And then I was tired.
Yeah.
I said, look, it's too much going on. My body said, go lay down. And then I proceeded to come home. I slept.
I know.
And then when y'all got home, y'all woke me up, and I went right back to sleep.
I didn't wake you up. Your daughter woke you up. She was upset because I was making her clean at 10 o'clock at night.
Well, it was her mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, all in all, it was a good week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, even if you did,
because I had some good days.
And I had some bad ones.
I was gonna say I had some hills to climb.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
I was going gospel.
Oh, okay, my
I don't
bad.
know where you was going.
I don't know either. My bad.
Good God. We're going to pray for you.
Anyways, it's an Our 2 Cents episode.
Our 2 Cents.
Our 2
Everybody's
cents.
favorite.
Everyone's favorite. Our 2 cents. And shout out to y'all, our new family, all the people new to the family who have been writing into the podcast. We got to get y'all a name. Yes, we love y'all. We really do. And we appreciate all of the support.
We just call them our booskies.
Our booskies, yes. Our booski ronies. The booskies. Welcome to the family, booskies.
Booscaronies.
Okay, so we're going to hop right on into it, all right?
Okay, let's hop
all right. So am I overreacting to my girlfriend sharing a bed non-sexually with a male friend?
Yes, you're not overreacting at all. Come on, let's get into this shit.
I'm a 25-year-old male, and I've been in a long-distance relationship with this girl who's 24 for about 4 months now. She has a friend from college who she's really close to, who she says she sees as a brother. She also insists that the feeling is mutual and that he only sees her as a sister. Yesterday, he flew to her city to meet her and booked a room. She told me that she's going to meet him, but wouldn't be staying. She went to visit him in the room and stayed there the entire day. She called me around 10 p.m. and told me that they had just spent the whole day in the room and were going to watch a movie while having dinner together. I knew immediately that she wasn't going to go back to her place, but I didn't say anything. But then after dinner, they watched a few more movies, talked late until 3 a.m., then slept in the same bed as well. Since I was messed up from last night's conversation, I didn't really send her any good morning messages like I usually do with the silly morning video I found online. I just said that I didn't sleep well and sent the video to watch, that she replied, "Well, it's too late. We've both woken up," confirming that she had slept in the same room at least. This absolutely messed up my entire day, but I wasn't going to bring it up as long as the guy was still around her. But she called me in the evening today and she was talking in detail about what they did yesterday, probably to make it clear that she isn't hiding anything from me, and said that they will probably do the same thing tonight as well, staying up to 3 a.m. talking. I did my best to stay calm and asked how many days he was staying, and she said that he was staying for 3 more days, the weekend plus Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This absolutely made me fly off the handle, and I got on a call and essentially just told, matter of fact, yelled, about how this really is not fine, and it doesn't sit well with me at all. She kept insisting that neither of their intentions are of that kind for me to be worried about, and nothing was ever going to happen between them. I guess that was the point. I realized that I don't even care about the intentions, but rather am simply not okay with my girlfriend sleeping in the same bed and space as an unrelated guy. It was this realization that brought me to this. Is the last bit an overreaction? I wouldn't be considered an overreaction if the intentions of the other person aren't clear. But even if they are clear, I'm just not fine with it. So is that wrong on my part?
Hell no, you're not overreacting. Her intentions may not be that, but you don't know what his intentions is.
She said that his intentions was not that.
But flip that.
I understand.
If you flip that and he's standing in the same room with another girl for the weekend, and ain't nobody talking at 3 a.m.
I talk to friends.
To 3 a.m?
I mean, if the conversation's good.
In the same room?
Not usually.
Okay, exactly. You on the phone. That's different.
And I'm not on the phone with another man until 3 a.m. either.
I wouldn't know. I'll be asleep.
Oh my gosh.
You're not overreacting. This is wild. And you can't tell me they not fucking. That's shit. You can't.
I listen.
They fucked.
Listen.
And they had to sleep in because they was tired.
I I think that it is highly inappropriate, even if that is a best friend.
Oh, go ahead, shoot her
Even
some
if that, even how I just said it's highly inappropriate.
Okay.
I'm not shooting her anything.
Okay.
I'm saying that once you're in a committed relationship, whether it be long distance or not long distance, I do think that some type of boundaries have to start being implemented when you have friends of the opposite sex, right? It's not wrong to have a friend of the opposite sex, but I do think that when you're in a committed relationship, and especially if you're married, there has to be boundaries. One of those boundaries, which should go without being said, is spending the night in the same hotel room and sleeping in the same bed. That's inappropriate. Like, for her to not even think that anything was wrong with it, and because she's saying that's not her intention, whether it's your intention or not, it's inappropriate. You shouldn't even have to want to put your boyfriend in a situation where, for one, he can't even get to you quickly. Because, like, if something was to happen, it's not like he's around the corner. You're long distance. She in the room with her man. But bye, Demel.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
It is. I was gonna get that tattooed. Yeah, so I just feel like it was really wrong on her part, even to just think that would be okay. And then for plans to change. Okay, your best friend came into town, right? And you guys were just supposed to hang out, and you already said that you weren't going to stay there, and then you end up staying there.
My thing is, why y'all not hanging out as a group?
Well, it's just those two.
Again, I say.
Where's the group coming from? What if there is no group? They're best friends.
No.
They are best friends.
But
like, you about the boyfriend?
Yeah.
But he's long distance. Like,
okay. So you didn't think to introduce him because okay.
Well, and you have a point there too. Okay. I at least FaceTime. What meet my boyfriend. This is my boyfriend.
What did Wayne say? Hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy.
I'm done with you.
Enough said.
I'm done with you. Okay. We're gonna go into this one. This one's kind of it's a little lengthy.
All right.
Okay.
Lord Jesus. Come on.
Am I the asshole for sleeping with my ex to hurt my husband, only to discover he had already moved on with my best friend?
Let's get into it.
I ruined my marriage on purpose, and my husband already had a replacement lined up before I even realized what I had done. 3 weeks ago, my ex sent me a text out of nowhere. We dated for 2 years before I met my husband. The breakup was mutual, nothing messy. The text said he missed me and wondered if we could talk. I screenshotted it and showed my husband that night while we were watching TV. My ex texted me, I said to my husband, says he misses me. My husband glanced at the screen, then back at the TV and said, okay. That's it? Just okay? That's what she said to her husband. He shrugged. Then he said, what do you want me to say? I don't know what I expected. Maybe jealousy, maybe anger, something that proved he still cared. We'd been married for 4 years and things have gone very stale. He worked late constantly. We barely talk anymore and I feel completely invincible. What if I wanted to see him? I pushed back. My husband looked at me then, really looked at me. His face was completely blank. Then see him, her husband said. Are you serious? Following your heart, he said. Then he went back to watching TV like nothing, like I had just told him nothing. And about that I was considering my ex. I was furious. What kind of husband says that? I wanted a reaction. I wanted him to fight for me. Instead, he acted like he didn't even care. And I left. So I texted my ex back. We met for coffee 2 days later. He looked good. He asked about my marriage and I told him the truth, that it felt dead. He listened. He remembered things about me that my husband had forgotten. My favorite coffee order, the book series that I loved, small things that suddenly felt huge. We met again and again. Each time I'd come home and my husband wouldn't ask where I had been. He just nodded when I walked in and went to going back to doing whatever it is he was doing. Last week, I crossed the line. I went to my ex's place and we slept together. I felt disgusting afterwards, but also triumphant in a sick way. I'd finally done something my husband would have to react to. I came home at midnight. My husband was still up, reading on the couch. I slept with my ex, I said. He closed his book slowly, looked at me and said, I know. You know? How do you know? You're not subtle, he said. You've been trying to hurt me for weeks, and you just let me. You wanted to leave, and I wasn't going to stop you. That's what her husband told her. I waited for the anger. I waited for the pain, something. His face showed nothing. That's it? You're not even going to yell at me? What's the point? He stood up. I'll sleep in the guest room tonight, and we can figure out the divorce details tomorrow. He walked away just like that. I'd blown up our marriage expecting fireworks and got a quiet exit instead. 2 days later, my best friend stopped returning my calls. We'd been close for 6 years. She knew everything about my marriage problems. I'd cried to her about my husband dozens of times. When she finally texted back, she said that she needed space and wouldn't explain why. Yesterday, I went to our favorite restaurant to clear my head, the place my friend and I always went for drinks, and there they were, my husband and my best friend sitting in the corner booth, laughing, her hand on his arm. He was smiling at her in the way that he used to smile at me. I stood there frozen by the entrance. My husband saw me. He didn't even look surprised. He didn't look guilty. He just gave me a small nod like we were strangers passing on the street. My friend saw me too, and she had the decency to look uncomfortable, but she didn't even move her hand. I turned around and left. I sat in my car for an hour trying to understand what I had just seen. Then it hit me. The way he'd been so calm about everything, the follow your heart comment, the complete lack of reaction when I confessed. He had already moved on. Probably weeks ago, maybe months. While I was busy trying to hurt him with my ex, he was already building something new with someone I trusted. I drove to my sister's house and told her everything, and she just stared at me. She said, "You cheated to get a reaction, and he had already checked out. That's brutal." He could have told me, I said, and you could have not slept with your ex, my sister said. My family found out over the weekend. They're split. My mom says that I should have handled things better. My dad won't talk to me. My brother called me selfish. They all think I destroyed my marriage for attention. But here's the thing. My husband never said that he wanted out. He never fought for us. He just let me spiral while he was apparently getting cozy with my best friend behind my back. I confronted her last week over text. She said nothing. She said nothing physical had happened between them until after I had confessed to cheating. She said that she had been his shoulder to cry on for months, that he had talked to her about our problems, and that she didn't plan on developing feelings for him. My husband won't answer my calls. His lawyer has sent over divorce papers this morning. My best friend blocked me on everything. My ex stopped replying after I told him that I had made a mistake. And I'm sitting here in my sister's spare room realizing that I'm the villain in everyone's story. I cheated first. I threw away my marriage, testing my husband, but he gave up on us and started something new with my best friend while we were still married. Everyone keeps saying that what he did came after, but it doesn't feel that way. So am I really the only one in the wrong here?
Yeah, you are. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You went through all this because you wanted him to give you a reaction.
You wanted attention, like she said.
Number one, that tells me that you didn't know who you married to start with. Because in his mind, he probably wasn't going to... Okay, it's so much shit
It's a lot. I was going to say this one was a lot.
So the
first thing, start with the first thing.
The first thing is...
Okay.
The only asshole besides you in this situation is your best friend.
Okay.
Because your best friend is now getting information from both sides.
Right.
Because you telling her what's going on and he telling her what's going on. And so now...
Either she's collecting information or she playing both sides.
So either she... Right.
Yes.
So now he telling her exactly everything that he wishes she has, so she knows what to do to get him. Mm-hmm. And you telling her everything that you're doing that he's not doing, so she know what to avoid. I said, so she getting the playbook on both sides. Yeah, she got the answers to the quiz before she took the test.
She's pretty much Allen Iverson, the answer at this point.
At that,
you like how she's the answer,
right?
You like that, huh?
Lakers in 5. So it's like, but again, you're the issue here because instead of telling him you felt this way, mm-hmm. you tried to get reaction out of him. You did something very childish,
right? I
said, "Are you?" I'm like, "Are you in high school? Is this a high school thing?" You did something very childish, and you did all this just to feel seen. Mm-hmm. You never said he was treating you bad. You never said he wasn't taking care of his responsibilities. You essentially in this whole story, you just didn't feel seen. And you played yourself. Now look at you. And now, hold on. And now even your ex Even your ex don't want nothing to do with you now. He's like,
He did say he didn't want anything. They already slept together.
yeah, but he got what he want. Now he out.
Oh, he's probably not out.
She just said he stopped replying.
No, her ex did stop replying.
Exactly.
You're right.
So now,
I think she meant like the husband.
No.
Oh.
The ex that she slept with.
Stop replying.
Stopped replying.
And then the lawyer sent the divorce papers.
So,
right.
you know, I mean, I hope she enjoys single life.
I think
this
yes.
is real.
I think you're right. I agree with everything you
of course,
said.
I'm never wrong.
To cut it out. To add to that, I think they both were in the wrong too. Okay. So the remarks that he was making and the remark that he made post her cheating when he said, "You've been trying to hurt me for weeks." I think it's a little bit of everything. Yes, he's been talking to the best friend, right? He obviously didn't want to be the first person to like quote unquote cheat,
But he never,
like the
he
physical.
never, yeah, but he didn't cross
cheat.
no boundaries.
Okay, I mean, he shouldn't be talking to her best friend.
Well, no, her best friend shouldn't have been listening.
But yeah, that's why I say they both are in the wrong. Like, that's why I'm saying it's a lot going on here. The way she had been feeling about her marriage, I'm pretty sure he had already been feeling the way about the marriage too, because what man is going to sit there if we're sitting there together, you're watching a movie or whatever, and I show you a screenshot of my ex reaching out to me, and your response to me is, okay, go meet him. Yeah, like you're checked out, I'm checked out. Also, that kind of feels like, hear me out, that feels a little gaslightish to me.
Does it?
Agree or disagree?
Okay,
I don't really care.
I'm going to tell you
but
right now.
That feels, hold on.
Okay,
Because if he already felt like how he said, you've been trying to hurt me for weeks, right? And he already felt like he wasn't going to give her the reaction that he knows that she's been trying to get. Her doing all these little things, because like you said, you should know your partner. He knows that she wants a reaction, and he's purposely not giving her what she wants, right?
Here you go.
So I'm not justifying what she's saying. I'm just saying they both were in the wrong. But because he already know that he's already setting something up on the side with the best friend, right? He's also not going to be a fool and be like, well, I'm going to mess around on her first. But if I keep gaslighting her enough, I know that she's going to go do something. And then I can initiate the divorce, because I'm not the one who broke up the marriage. She's going to be the one who broke up the marriage. And so that's why I feel like it felt a little gaslightish too, because he wasn't trying to give her the attention. And he knew that by continuously starving her of the attention and gaslighting her by like not giving her a reaction, that eventually that she will do something that will push it over the edge, right? So then now he can step back and say, now I'm free in the clear, and me and the friend can ride off into the sunset. Because when we go through this divorce and we start splitting up shit, guess who didn't commit adultery first?
And they ain't got no
You
kids.
did. You committed adultery. You're the one who went outside our marriage. And because you went outside our marriage, I'm the one who initiated divorce.
Technically, they both went outside the marriage because he slept with the best friend before it was final.
Right. But if you go into court and you're trying to split things, exactly. So it's like, okay, you can tell the judge, like, yeah, I was talking to her best friend, but there's no telling what we've been talking about. We haven't been spending time together. We haven't slept together, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I say they both were in the wrong, because he was. I do believe, in my opinion, he was gaslighting her into pushing her into doing something like that.
That's neither here nor there. Let's get to what's important.
That is important.
No.
That is important.
Let's get to what's important.
What's important
in our lives? If you show me a message of somebody saying they miss you, what do you expect me to say? Sorry about your luck, nigga. For you, I would expect you to, for one, I would expect for you to not expect me to even respond to something like that. Right, exactly. But in the event that I showed you and I was trying to get a reaction out of you, I would at least be expecting for you to be like, well, who was that? And why does he feel comfortable enough to be able to text you? Oh, okay.
Like showing some type of investment that you're still here, that you're still present. But for you to respond to me and be like, okay, that's good. Are you going to meet up with him?
I wouldn't say that.
But he did. He was like, go meet him.
I'm saying for me personally, I wouldn't have said that.
Okay, but
I was like, oh, that's cool for him.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
I would tell you. See, I would be petty. I say, go ahead and send my picture of me.
But like how she said, the marriage started to feel stale. The thing is that when one person is feeling one way about their relationship, it is not hard to believe that the other person is probably feeling the exact same way. But because communication is so lacking, and then people, whether we like to believe it or not, we all have our childish ways, right? And with women, we are the emotional attachment. I want to feel wanted. I want to feel seen. I like to see you maybe feel like you're a little, maybe she wants to see him be a little jealous. Like, do something. Give me a reaction to let me know you still want me. And you're not giving me no type of reaction that you still want me. And you basically saying that I'm out here for the birds anyway, so you want me to go out there and fly.
We did a whole episode about how, never mind.
We did a whole episode on what?
About how men and women love differently.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. So when she was saying that she felt that the marriage was stale, I'm sure he felt the same way, right? So either y'all can have the conversation about getting a divorce or have the conversation about, okay, what are we going to do? Do you want a divorce first? Let's start there. Do you want a divorce? Yes or no? Are we going to work on this because I'm not happy in this? Or like it feels stale. We don't have no excitement. We don't go out anymore. I feel like you don't see me. I feel like you don't want me. You need to let me know. Do you even want me anymore? Or what can I do to become more appealing to you? What do you need from me? Like what do we have to do to start over? And if we're not willing to start over, then okay, like let's call it quits. But I'm not finna sit here and like keep trying to get your attention. And then you're going to sit here and keep gaslighting me and being like, nope, I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not going to give you what you want. Like they both were in the wrong.
Crazy.
At the end of the day, I still do think she was still double wrong for actually going through with it and sleeping with her ex, because that's never the answer. Even if you were trying to get a reaction out of him, and you did, you got a reaction out of him. It's just not the reaction that you wanted.
Right?
You thought that he was like, that was going to be the thing that he was going to blow up on. Like she said, he didn't blow up. He didn't yell. He didn't scream. And for her, she is just missing the emotional attachment. Like the fact that she said he didn't even get angry, like I wanted him to get angry. When she said I wanted him to yell, she wanted to feel something, which means she feels so emotionally desolate in her marriage that she don't even care if it's something that's just gonna like break his heart and blow up, as long as he gives me something that he is still emotionally there. Okay. Right?
And then, but again, we went about it the wrong way.
You went about it the way you went about it was like asinine. Like that was not the way to go about it at all.
You gave him a reason to justify anything he wanted to do,
and that's why the next day he called up home chick. I'm not gonna give you a reason
to justify.
He called up home chick and was like, "We can go on our date now, baby, in public,
because I'm not,
and we can do this."
I'm not gonna give you a reason. Oh no, I'm not gonna give you a reason. You're going to have to work for it.
I'm not going to give you a reason. You're going to have to work for it. Oh, you want out? It's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy.
I still loves you.
Oh, so you're going to give like little pieces, huh? Just enough to keep you on the hook. Just enough. So when you tell the judge, I have no idea what she's talking about.
I'm doing everything she asked me. I don't know what's wrong. I love my wife. I don't want to separate.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's gaslighting.
Is it?
It is.
But it's true. I do love you.
I do love you too. But we're not talking about us. We're talking about the crazy people.
If I get to the point where I want my cake and eat it too.
When you get to the point you want your who?
Nothing very.
Your cake and eat it too. I can't. But yeah, so I mean, I think they both were wrong. Neither were in a position to
neither here or there.
Yeah, like. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty.
Oh my God. Look here, guys. She has hours to prepare for this. Weeks and days. She knows when we recording and what time. She should be ready by now.
It's not my fault. It's because like trying to find the stuff on the thing. Where is it? Okay, and plus this one's like kind of hard to read because of the writing. Okay, here we go. This is going to be from one of our listeners who would like to remain anonymous.
All right.
Okay. The writing on here is a little like it's light, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me.
You want me to read it?
Oh gosh, no.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm out. This has been the last episode. I'm on. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, babe.
No, you don't.
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole when I started dating my now husband? I let him know that I had a male best friend that I talked to regularly. We were strictly friends, not messing with each other. As time went on, he let me know that he was not comfortable with me calling him my best friend. I obliged him and stopped calling my friend that. We got married on our fifth anniversary. A few weeks after getting married, my friend sent me a happy birthday text. My husband blew a gasket about me having a man texting me while I was being married. I let him know that I did not know it was a problem at all of a sudden, because he had never said anything about us being friends in the past 5 years prior. He told me as a married woman, I should know better. The argument went on to the point I blocked my friend so that we could move on. I pointed out that he had several females on his page that he had slept with, and I would like them removed from his social media. I also reminded him that I was not comfortable with him liking posts and interacting with females on social media as well. He agreed to remove them. Fast forward a year, it seems like everything that I do irritates him. I noticed that whenever he is mad at me, he goes back to liking females' pictures. He has also started back following the females that I asked him to block. I pointed this out to him and he told me that that's what social media is for, to follow people and like their pictures. I told him that I did disagree because that was a boundary that we had set. Mm-hmm. A week after addressing this, I get a text from him at 4 a.m. saying he noticed that I follow my ex on TikTok. I let him know that I'm not active on there and didn't realize that I was following him. I showed him my inbox and that we had never interacted with each other. For context, I haven't been with this man in 13 years and he is also married. My husband told me he wants a divorce because he will not be with someone who is following their ex to embarrass him. I told him that I have no problem unfollowing my ex because it's not that serious to me. But he also needed to go back to the boundaries that I had set. He told me no, because even though he slept with a few of them, he has known them since childhood. Am I the asshole, or is he just looking for a reason to be free?
He's looking for a reason.
He's looking for a reason to be free.
He's looking for a goddamn reason.
He's looking for a reason to be free.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If he don't want you doing shit, he got to look here.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Look, I can't speak for all marriages, but in my marriages, we have set of rules. And if I have to abide by them, she got to abide by them.
Yep.
Hey, we don't make exceptions for nobody. Except the fact that she is friends with someone I was with on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah.
But I'm not. But it don't matter.
Yeah.
Again, we were kids, so it's not like it ain't that serious.
Right.
But I personally think he's just looking for a reason.
Yeah.
And if he goes and likes women's pictures every time y'all having a disagreement, he's just looking for a reason.
Yeah, I agree. He's looking for a reason. Because here's the thing. He knew about your friend prior to your marriage, right? Which is kind of crazy because if he knew that you had a male friend or a male best friend prior to marriage, it was never a problem. Like she said, it was never a problem before. Then once they got married, now all of a sudden I'm just supposed to cut him off.
Right.
Okay. Like I said, going back, when you are in a committed relationship, especially a marriage, and you have friends of the opposite sex, boundaries must be set. Okay. Conversations must be had, right? You have a female friend, right? I don't mind you having your female friend. You've known her. We literally just hung out with her on Saturday.
That's my sister.
Right. She's like a sister to you, right? But even though you guys are best friends, even though you guys have a close relationship, you also know that there are things that you wouldn't do. Like y'all wouldn't go out on day dates alone. You wouldn't stay the night at her place.
She also respects you.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. But that comes through communication too.
Her new place is nice.
It's really nice. I want to stay too. I told her I want to come for the weekend. No, we can both stay.
Not us booking.
Right. I was like, we can both stay. We can find a babysitter. Yes, it does. So, we both can stay. But there has to be boundaries set. Now, in my opinion, I think it is unfair for him to just be like, oh, cut the friend off completely just because you guys are married or if he doesn't like him. If it's a situation where his presence makes him uncomfortable or he feels like the other guy does not have good intentions, that's different. I have to consider that because you're my husband, right? If he is texting me once a year to say happy birthday, I don't really see anything wrong with that. If you guys aren't hanging out, you don't have a relationship where it's tight-knit. No usual interactions, no usual communication. Like, it's not, I feel like it wouldn't be beneficial for me to make a phone call, to go out of my way to make a phone call to say, hey, we can't be friends anymore. Yeah. When we barely talk anyway.
Here's my thing. He was her friend while they were dating, right? They had been friends for 13 years.
Yeah. She hasn't been with him for 13 years. Yeah. So I guess they did date in the past.
Okay. Oh, they dated? That's different.
Yeah.
If they dated, it's different.
Wait, did she? I think.
If
they date, I was gonna say now I have to because I forgot about that.
I don't think
part.
they dated. I think they were just friends.
If they were just friends, if they were just
friends, that's different.
Yes, but if they dated, then
if they dated, it's different.
Yeah.
And that's why I have an issue with what he's doing, because you've literally slept with these women your fault.
Yes. So to her point, the women that you're liking and following and that you are interacting with are considered exes because you have had a sexual relationship with them.
And the chances of that be repeating is possible because you've already done it once.
And then for her, as his wife, to see a pattern that every time they are going through a tough spot or he's upset with her, the first thing you do is run to social media and you start liking photos. That lets me know that you like photos and you also reach out, and now you start playing around with the idea of possibly, making sure you got a lineup just in case this goes south. And then for you to come back and ask her for a divorce.
Crazy work.
Because he doesn't want to be with a woman who's out here trying to embarrass him. Baby, you're embarrassing me.
Ooh, say it again, baby.
You're embarrassing me by liking all of these women's photos.
This is what I ask. This is what I ask. Anytime a guy asks me about a situation, I say, how would you feel if she was doing this?
If it was the other way around, right?
And if you wouldn't like that shit, then you shouldn't be doing it. And
that's crazy work because you're complaining about one person with her, she got to combat women because she didn't say it was just one girl that he likes the pictures of. It's other females, multiple.
Petty me if I was her. As a board member of the petty committee, since he said it's okay to follow and like their pictures because they went to school together, I would find every male friend I ever went to school with and follow them.
Bye.
And like everything they post.
But we already know the same rules don't apply to her that apply to him.
And it was good for the goose. Good for the goose.
Listen, I don't think you are the asshole. And I do think that he may be trying to use this as a means of getting out, which here's the thing. I don't understand why people have to come up with such extravagant ways to get out of their marriage.
Girl, the door is right there.
I think it's...
you want to go? The door is right there.
I think...
you want to go?
Bye. I think it's quite simple. I mean, in most cases, I'm not going to say every single case. I think it's quite simple in most cases to just be like... This ain't working. Like, you don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You don't want to put forth the effort to be here. I don't want to put forth the effort to be here. So let's just call it quits.
To me, it sounds like he wants to have control without accountability.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. That's a red flag.
Yeah. I mean, but we in it to win it already, And like she said, I would be willing to let go of whatever it is that's causing him grief because
she's willing.
Yeah, because she's like, it's not going to cost me my marriage. Yeah. Like, it's not that, like she said, it is not that serious to me.
But maybe he don't want the marriage.
But if it's not that serious to me and I'm willing to acquiesce to your request, I think it's only fair that we go back to the boundaries that I had set a year prior about you unfollowing and not liking the photos of the people that you have previously slept with. Yeah. Because that doesn't make me feel comfortable. And the excuse that you gave me is because you've known them since childhood still doesn't make me feel comfortable. So this is where I also say, with the last story about him gaslighting, I think the response of him saying he wants a divorce too is also a little bit form of for me of gaslighting, because now it's like you're trying to threaten me with it. Like, I feel like you're threatening me with it. Like, it's like he's saying, well, you know what? I want a divorce then. Okay. But he knows that she's going to be like, No, I don't want to do that, But if he really wants a divorce, if you feed people the same energy that they give you, their story changes. So if you don't seem moved by it, if he came to you and was like, okay, well, I want a divorce because you out here trying to make me look bad, and your response is, you know what? You're right. I think we should go ahead and file for that. Because I too feel embarrassed, and we shouldn't be in a relationship, especially a marriage, where we both feel embarrassed.
That's playing games.
So it's playing games. It is playing games. I'm not
counseling. If that don't work, then divorce.
Listen, but if he is that serious, and you come to me, because the thing is I don't play about the D word, right? I feel like the D word should only come up if that is a real like viable option. Like we are really going to sit. That's not something you throw in somebody's face because we're in a disagreement. That's not something you throw in somebody's face because you're upset with me at the moment, because you're just mad at me. So you're like, you know what? I want a divorce. That's not how we argue. That's not how we get through stuff. You're not going to sit here. You're not going to sit here and hang divorce over my head, because
that's wild.
Because listen, if they decide not to go through with a divorce, right? And she goes to him and she's like, oh my gosh, like it's not that serious. I don't want to throw our marriage away. All the time that we've put in, like I love you, I trust you, and all this, that, and the third. The next time he gets a hair up his ass, or the next time he doesn't agree with something that she does, he's gonna bring it again. He's gonna bring it up again, and then that becomes manipulation.
Okay, let's talk about it.
That becomes manipulation, because this is the person that is supposed to care for you. This is the person who says they love you unconditionally. This is the person who says that they value you as a person. They value you as their wife. The person that said that they will take care of you. But you're going to hold divorce over my head, or you're going to let something as small as somebody from my past who told me happy birthday to come between us and ruin our entire marriage. Yeah. Even after I told you I would be willing to block him, not talk to him or anything, if it made you that uncomfortable. I'm making a sacrifice as your wife with my friendship because you're my husband. But then your response to me about not making the sacrifice to stop following and liking your previous ex's photos on social media is because you've known them for a long time. And then you want to hang divorce over my head? BFFR.
Okay. B mother for real.
BFFR. That's going to be a hard no.
Hard no.
Hard no. So no, I don't. I do think that
she said all that to say.
I say all that to say that I do think he's probably using it as an excuse to either to get out of the marriage or to create the situation like
a
this
hostile environment.
No, the separation situation. Remember the story from last week where it's like, okay, well, we're going on a separation so I can go out. And I don't think that was his intention, but in this case, it might be a setup for, well, maybe we need some time apart so he can go over there and do what he needs to do. And then when it's done and over with and he, tap that for another time, then he can come back and be like, okay, now we can work on us again, babe.
Not tap that for another time. That's wild.
Now we can work on us. But if you've compromised, you said that you were willing to give it up because for you it's not that serious, but he doesn't want to give up liking photos, and if he in my opinion, if he liking photos, there's probably DMs too.
Oh Lord, here you go with this. We're not gonna get to that. That's not true.
These are women that he has slept with before. Different. These are women he has history with.
You're right.
These are women that he follow on social media.
You're right.
Men are visual creatures.
When you're right, you're right.
Okay. And physical creatures. If you keep putting something in front of y'all for too long, eventually you gonna get curious.
Well, I mean, she coming to me. I'm not looking for her.
Bye, Jamel. Goodbye. I can't. So yeah, I think you should go with your instinct on this one. All right. Okay. Those were pretty long ones.
We got one more.
You want to do one more?
The one from the Instagram.
We can do one more. Okay, here we go.
Wait.
Am I overthinking?
The one from Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So she also would like to remain anonymous. So am I overthinking? First, I want to say I love you guys so much. Y'all keep me rolling. Thank you, girl. She said, funny. Bye. But to the story, she's a 29-year-old female, a black female, currently living in Georgia and dating a 32-year-old black male who lives in Michigan. She says, we plan to move to Texas together in mid-2026. We met 10 years ago during summer break in 2015 in Florida. For the first 2 years, we flew back and forth seeing each other. I was in college at the time and decided to end it because, let's be honest, I'm young. I love how she wrote that. I was kept on lock growing up, so I'm finally, quote unquote, free, and I didn't want the commitment. Plus, the distance got expensive. We kept in touch, but stopped completely after 2021 when we both got into relationships and he moved to Dubai. Fast forward to 2025, April, he's back in Michigan where we're both single. We reconnect and it's like no time had skipped and we didn't skip a beat. We're on FaceTime for hours. He's coming to visit every month. He's retired, so he has the flexibility to move as such. Ooh, I like that. Retired at 32.
Calm down. Keep it in your pants.
Bye. He's retired, so he has the flexibility to move as such. Here's the problem. The ex, a white 26-year-old female, and she is still in his house. I'm currently visiting, and he put me in a hotel. A beautiful one, but a hotel. She knows about me and has written me in the past when he and I were just friends, trying to quote unquote threaten me during an episode. I know she struggles with mental health, doesn't have family there, and doesn't have anything saved up. He's the kind of man to make sure everything is on him and that he takes care of it all. Never I. I will always have my own, shaking my head. So he said he's just being nice and letting her stay to save up till he leaves in January 2026. He's going to Texas first, then I'm following a few months later. Currently, she doesn't know that I'm back in the picture or even currently here. And damn it, I feel some type of way. He said she's seen my name come up and have gotten upset, and she's begged him to move on with anyone but me. He doesn't want to tell her because the next few months will be hell in his house. He's also just started getting back reconnected with his old friends since she's been his only friend for the past few years. I do kind of understand. I feel like my ex was my best friend and didn't want to hurt him either when we broke up and had to complete the remaining 5 months of our lease. So I walked on eggshells to keep him comfortable. But this is stupid. Would you believe him? If y'all are done and she understands that, why does it matter that it's me? Am I just an overthinker, or does this sound off?
I think it matters because you're the reason why he don't want to be with her. That's why it matters. That's why it matters. Because she felt like she got a chance if it was anybody else. But she can't compete with you. So
he knows that he wants you.
You the op.
You the op.
You the op.
No, because I think women know when a man is really into another woman. Like if I'm giving my all, like, and there's still something about her that's pulling you.
Right. Like, if Maya walk in here, you gonna have to fight.
I'm not boy.
Lord, no.
I am too damn grown to be fighting.
If Maya walk in here, Coco?
If Maya walk in here, she gonna walk right back out.
Or Coco?
She gonna walk back out.
I might be behind her.
Bye. Bye.
But you're not tripping. You the op. That's why she don't want to be you. You the op.
Because she knows that he wants you.
It's right.
The key word is
he wants. He
wants you.
He was in a situationship with her.
Yeah.
He want to be.
He wants you.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're overthinking it.
And let's be honest. Women can't handle rejection.
A lot of women can handle rejection.
She's being rejected by him for you.
Here's the thing too. Okay, I can understand his point of view about trying to keep her calm enough for the next few months or whatever.
He don't want no issue.
He don't want no issue. But I mean, if they not together, like, I know he don't want to put her out on the street, right? He can at least say, in my opinion, I think he could at least be like, look, I know that you probably don't have everything right now, but I can give you a month.
Look here.
A month or 2 months.
See, look here.
Like something. I don't think he should let her stay there the entire time.
I get what you're saying, but you're also thinking from a woman brain. He's probably already told her, hey, you can stay here until I leave.
Yeah, he has. That's what she's saying.
And he don't want to renege on that. And at the same time, he wants to be with the other lady, but he don't want the issue. He don't want to have to come home with her being an issue in his house.
I know.
And he don't want to kick her out. So he trying to keep it cool across the board until he get to where he really want to be.
I know. I just don't know if that works for me.
Well, I mean, again, it's her choice to,
like, I mean, if you trust him,
it is her choice to tolerate it or not.
Yeah.
But again,
I mean, and he doesn't seem like he's giving off trying to play both sides, according to how she's explaining it. It doesn't seem like he's trying to give off playing both sides. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we'll see come January. Yeah. But the fact that she's like, oh, pretty much he can move on with anybody but you. She jealous. She knows that he wants you, so she's feeling rejected. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I don't know, the whole 5 months, that's a lot of time to still have to go home and have another woman in your space.
Yeah.
And then like me knowing that there's another woman in your space for the next 5 months. And I know it's because you're trying to keep the peace in your own life. And we also know that
So
she
you're
deals...
going to come and be the anti-peace, huh?
No, listen, we, like she said, she also knows that she deals with mental health. So we don't know what the extent...
What kind of crazy she is?
Yeah, what kind of... Because, you know...
All women are crazy.
Because, you know, she's... So we don't know.
Wow. Well, we're getting canceled.
No! That's not what I meant. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying,
Lord.
you know, because she made a point to put that in there.
All right, y'all, we're going to just go ahead and jump into the comments of the week because she's going off the end here. The comment of the week, they both come from the picture I posted, my senior picture I posted of us on the podcast page. The first comment comes from someone who I thought was my friend.
She is your friend. Bye.
And she came for me. She swears I'd be coming for her, but I don't. This be nothing but love. You know, we have been to each other's homes. How dare she say such nasty things about
love.
me?
It's always love.
So the first comment comes from Angel Rodriguez herself. Angel Rod Rivals. Go follow them if you don't. They're good people. She says, already collecting Social Security in this picture. Ma'am, I was 17.
You were 18 in that picture.
I was 17 in that picture.
I was 17 in that picture.
I was 17 in that picture.
Oh, so I was 16?
Yes.
Oh.
I was 17. Now look here. I know that I've been a man a long time. I had facial hair. I've had facial hair since third, fourth grade. You know, I get it. But you don't have to come like that. That wasn't called for.
She's already collecting Social Security in this pic.
There's no white hair there. There's no grays. There's no...
He's had a beard since he was like 4.
I've been grown my whole life.
So, you know, that's probably why.
And because Angel made me feel so bad, the second comment comes from the same post where this young lady, this beautiful soul, said that my wife and I, she said, y'all got the Benjamin Button disease. Y'all never age gracefully. Y'all have aged gracefully together. And I said, thank you. I appreciate that because my own friend, Angel Rodriguez. And then when I talked to her husband, he backed her up as he should. Shout out to Anthony. He backed her up. I said, you being a good husband right now, but I don't want to hear that.
He's supposed to be a friend right now.
You being a good husband, but I don't want to hear that. But you know, you never know what you're going to get when you're dealing with them Cowboy fans. You know, we love them.
We love them, but
we all can't be raised right.
But bye. Anyways, this has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast.
And the Eagles just scored again. Go Birds. We're going to win today. And the Dodgers are going to win today as well. Dodger Blue, stay true. Go Birds.
Okay. This has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. I want to hear it, sir.
Do 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 do.
If you're not doing so already, don't forget to like and follow us on all of our social media platforms at Life After I Do Podcast, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Life After I Do. No, that's a real site.
Okay.
Life After I Do Podcast. Don't forget, you can also write into the podcast at lifeafteridopodcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
You guys are so amazing. We love reading your stories. We appreciate that you appreciate like our advice and reactions to your stories. Thank you for all of our new booskies who have joined the family, all the love that you guys have been showing us. We have some fun and exciting things that we're working on behind the scenes for you guys to, you know, keep our little community growing. But you get a new episode every Wednesday. We appreciate all the love and support, guys. Okay? Till next time.
Peace, booskies.
Peace, booskies.
Go Birds.